chose fermentation science because I had a background in home brewing since about 2012, which I kind of shared that interest with my dad. So that kind of got me into the brewing industry, and I grew up in Davis, California, which had a great winemaking program. And they started to branch out into brewing right when I was graduating high school, and got me more interested in looking into fermentation programs. At CSU, I was actually out here before I was starting looking at programs in colleges, and as soon as I started thinking about going to school, I took a trip to CSU, came and saw the facilities in the program, and basically fell in love. So the resources we have available here at CSU are pretty immense, and in the last 2 semesters they've grown. So we have a fully operational, hard piped in brewery here in Gifford with 2 wort production facilities. We have a hot liquor tank, a cold liquor tank, and a glycol circulation system, which allows us to do pretty much a production level scale brew just on a smaller volume batch. And this is allowing us to do test brews for New Belgium, for Odell's, for basically anybody that wants to contract research. We can go ahead and do that right here in this facility on a small scale. We also have the Ramscaler Brewery, which is a large production facility on the other end of campus, which actually serves product to consumers. In this FTEF program, we kind of all start thinking about beer originally in brewing science, but it starts as much beyond that when we also have our food fermentation classes, which shows you the fermentation processes in the dairy industry, cheese, yogurt, as well as in meat products such as salami, pepperoni, all sorts of stuff. And it really just shows you the diversity of the program. Some of the misconceptions is that it is all beer and it's all distilled spirits, but really that's just a small portion of the industry. And when you're in the program, you really get to see every aspect, and you can really choose an avenue, which is going to be more specific to a certain small section of fermentation science. Some of the things that you could get into is being in the brewing industry. There are many things that you could do. You could be a brewer. You could also go into the yeast departments. You can start thinking about yeast research and development. You can start thinking about hops. Since the IPAs are a big trend these days, hop research has basically grown in tenfold in the last few years. And we still have some questions around what hops are doing in beer. So research is needed to further understand that. My name is Bryce Blanchard, and I'm a fermentation science and technology RAM, and you can be too.